Welcome back, guys. Now it's time for experimenting. I love experimenting. I've got some popcorn that I popped. I've got some rice, a little over a cup, maybe a cup and a quarter. And I've got all of my cones. So I'm going to try to measure my cone, just kind of eyeballing it. My ruler's a little weird, but I think it's like maybe a little over 3 inches tall is the tallest one. I'm going to put it upside down in here just so that I can fill it. And then this one is a little bit shorter. That one was a little over 3. This one's like maybe 2.5 or just under 3. Remember, that's the one. This one I took half out of. This one I took 1/3 out of. And this one I took 1/4 out of. So the smallest piece made the shortest cone. And this one is definitely like 2.5 inches. We'll do some math in a minute to actually figure out exactly how tall they are because we have all the necessary information. Just want to make sure you can see all of that. So which one do we think is going to hold the least? Which one do we think is going to hold the least? Well, this one has the smallest circle base. It has the smallest radius. So I'm thinking it might be this one. So I'm going to take this rice. And I thought maybe rice would work better this time than popcorn. I don't know. So I'm just going to try to fill that. Okay, it's pretty close to full. That's not an ice cream cone that I would want to eat, but let's just see. So it's mostly full. I'm going to pour this, what I think is the smallest one, into the medium one. And sure enough, that did not fill it all the way. So I need to add a little bit more. Oh, my 1.25 cups of rice is going to fill the yellow one maybe completely. So it's kind of nice that it's a little bit heavier than the popcorn. I probably could put a little bit more in there. Let's see. I'm going to end up with rice all over my studio here. I think that's pretty chock-a-block full. So now I'm going to pour what I think is the medium one into the large one and see what happens. I had some runaways. Those two are really close to the same. We might need to be able to do some math. We might be able to stick a little bit more in there, but I think those are pretty close to the same. I'm really surprised by that. There is a little bit more because it's got such a bigger base, and you can really see now how much bigger that base is, that it's sitting flat. It's amazing what that extra little bit of paper did. From the 1/2 to the 1/3 to the 3/4, or 1/2 to 2/3 to 3/4, right? You could also try this with your popcorn. The popcorn fully popped, because I didn't have it fully popped in the last video, is 6 inches by 6 inches by 3 inches, especially if you kind of like fold that down and really make it into a rectangular prism. All right, guys, I hope that was fun. Let's meet back at the PowerPoint and see if we can actually calculate some stuff here, okay?